Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever
Right, hello everybody. Welcome to After Further Review. I am your host, Steve Tower, and we've got a full day of gaming lined up here with a special double shot AFR Presents today. Welcome to everybody, and hope you're having a great start to your weekend. First up here, we are going to continue our double elimination tournament with the 2024 WFL set for Fury Football by Play Now. And we're going to play out 4 games. We're going to play out 2 games here in our winners bracket. And then the losers of those 2 games will drop down into the losers bracket and we'll play out those 2 games. So we will have 4 teams that will advance, 2 in the winners bracket, 2 in the losers bracket, and then 2 teams will end their journey here today and go back to the drawing board. So with that out of the way, let's settle in and get some Fury Football going. I am now using the coach cards for the team that will be playing, that will be on offense second. I'll be calling the plays for the, I guess you'd call them the visitor team. So in this case, the Americans, I'll be calling their plays on offense and defense. And for the Hawaiians, it'll be Manny Trejo calling the plays, and Blair Edwards will be calling the plays on defense. The house rules that I'm using for the tournament here, once again, we are using the optional kicking. So on 4th down, a team can choose to kick, rolling either 2 or 3 dice. If they make it into or past the blue marker, it's a field goal. If they don't, it's a punt, and the other team will take over wherever it ends. But if doubles are rolled on the 2 or 3 dice, then it's considered a block, and then the other team takes over at the line of possession. And there will only be a 1-point try that they can go for 3, 5, or 8 points. If they succeed, that's where the team will take over. If they fail the conversion, the other team takes over at the midfield marker. All right, so that is where we will start, is at midfield for the Americans' first possession, and away we go. Also, each team has one strategy card. All the teams in the set have one strategy card. The team that's on offense first, their opponent has the rights to play the strategy card first. For the Hawaiians, they have a defensive boost, and the Americans have an offensive boost that they will not have access to until or if the Hawaiians decide to call their play. So there we go. So for our first play here, the Americans, we are going to go for a pass play. And let's see what happens. Here we go. The other team, let's see, we are in the mid zone, so they're going to be calling a Fury defense. The roll is a 16. And on a pass, we are going to go to player number 5. And, ooh, it would be an incomplete, but they get the dot on the Fury die. So instead, it's going to be a sack, which is going to send us back 3 zones. 1, 2, 3. Not a good first down for the Americans. Oh, boy. All right, we will try to pass again. Let's see. This time we will be on the react card, and again, it's a high roll. 15 is we're going to go to player number 2, and that is going to be another sack. Oh boy, the Hawaiians are coming out to play, and a loss of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh, and the Americans going the wrong way. Oh boy. Let's see. We're gonna audible on 3rd down, and they call a pass defense, so we'll call a run play. The roll is 14, and so it will be a gain, but just a short gain. We'll pick up 3. 1, 2, 3. And 4th down and forever, so we will bring our kicker out, and we will opt for the 3 dice since we are so far back. So here is the kick. There are no doubles, but it's only a total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My goodness. So a very unsuccessful first possession for the Americans, and the Hawaiians now take over near midfield. All right, so Manny Trejo calling the plays here for the Hawaiians. Let's see what they do. We are going to start... we'll be in a react defense. Let's see, and they are going to call a pass play, and it is a 2. That is going to be incomplete. Oh, but with the square, it's an interception. Oh my! All right, well there we go. So the Hawaiians are 1 and out on interception. Let's see, by Bluford of the Americans, and they are right back on offense here for their second possession. As Bill from High Volume Games joins us here. Welcome, Bill. Happy Saturday. All right, here we go. Second possession, 0-0 game. Let's try a run play here for the Americans on 1st down. And this will be against a run defense, but it's going to player number 2. So the run defense, not quite as good as their pass defense. This is going to be a medium gain. We'll get into the secondary. So medium gain will be 2d6. And it's a gain of 8. That is going to put us right down at the 1-yard line. We will stick with the run. Let's see. And they got a gotcha result, which means they'll call the correct defense. So they will call a run defense. 15, it will be stuffed at the line. No gain. Here comes 3rd down. We will stick with the run. Again, get a gotcha result. Let's see. So run versus run at a 17 is a loss. So we'll go back 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. And here comes 4th down. Oh, boy. You know what? I think we're going to go for it. And we are going to pass here on 4th down. Let's see. They are going to call a Fury defense. Oh, it's going to go to player number 4, though. On a pass, it's going to be incomplete and no points once again. And the Americans, or the Hawaiians rather, will take over at their own 4-yard line for their second possession. All right, a defensive struggle here early. Let's call a Fury defense here on first down. Let's see. They are going to call. They call a pass play, a 19 on a pass. Is going to be a fumble, and once again the Hawaiians get one play, turn over the ball, and now the Americans will take over in really good position at the 4 of the Hawaiians. Let's see. All right, so probably the Hawaiians are going to be looking to use their defensive card here if we do get a gain on a pass play. So we'll try to neutralize that. We're going to run here on first down. They are going to call a Fury defense 19, and that is going to be a long gain. So 3d6, unless we roll 3 ones, this is going to be a touchdown, and it is. The Americans break through and score a touchdown, and they go up 7-0. Let's see, and they are going to go for they're going to go for a 5-point conversion, and they will pass from there. The defense is, they're going to call a pass play. But it's going to go to our offensive player here. Funches gets a good block, and it will result in a long gain. Let's see. So the defense might consider using their card here. Because it is a... It is a conversion. Ooh, do they want to burn that defensive card to keep to nullify? You know what? I think they are. They're going to play their defensive boost, and they'll subtract. They'll subtract. Let's see. Oh, they have to roll. So it's right now. So it's a gain of 5, 6, 7, 8, and they'll roll 2 dice. And it'll be a 7, so it'll only be a gain of 1, which is a they do not convert, so that means that the Hawaiians will take over at midfield for their third possession. Now down 7-0. All right, we're going to stick with the Fury defense. That has been working well for us. They are going to call a pass play, and that is going to be intercepted again. Oh my goodness. So the Hawaiians have run exactly 3 downs and have 3 turnovers. My goodness. All right, so now the Americans take over at midfield for their last possession. They would love to put this game out of reach with a score and then a big conversion. Can they do it? All right. And now they do have access to their strategy card, which is a offensive boost. It adds 1 die roll to any game. And we're going to start with a pass play on first down. They call it gotcha, so it'll go to the pass defense. And a roll of 13 is an interception. So just like that, the Americans turn it over, and here we go. This will be the last drive of the game. 4th possession for the Hawaiians. They need a score and a conversion. We are going to stick with the Fury defense because, boy, oh boy, that has been working. They are going to call a run play, but it's going to be a defensive player. It's going to be stopped for no gain. 2nd down coming up. We will stick with the Fury defense. They are going to pass this time. Let's see. It's going to go to the defensive player at 1, and it is going to be a short gain. They got the square result, so a D6 gain on second down for just 2. Here comes third. We'll stick with that Fury defense. Let's see. They call a run, and it's going to go to player number 9. Oh, and it's going to be no gain. They got the dot. Would have been a medium gain, but the dot negates that. So here we go. Fourth down. 8 to go. Again, they need a score and then a conversion of any number, and they will get the win. But if not, it'll be the Americans moving forward. So here we go. We'll stick with the Fury defense. They call a run play, and it is going to be a short gain, and it is not going to be enough. They're, oh boy, but they do get 6, and they're going to come up just short. 3, 4, they're going to come up 2 yards short, and that is how this game ends. All right. Oh boy, a nail biter as the Americans move forward in the winner's bracket, and the Hawaiians will fall to the losers bracket. The Hawaiians, who got a first round bye, and they will face the Blazers here later in our show. All right, so now we will set up with the Sharks taking on the Texans, and that will be game number 2 here of our Double Shot Saturday. Welcome to everybody here watching me live. If this is your first time joining me here for this tournament, this is the 2024 WFL set for Fury Football, and it is available right now on the Play website. You can check out the links down in the show notes if this is a set that you think you'd like to get on your tabletop. A lot of fun. The game mat is also from available at the Play Games website. I guess I should have put a link to that too. And also the coaching cards are an option that you can pick up to add to your game. All right, so here we go. So the Texans will be the home team here for game number 2. So they will get the benefit of using the coach cards. Let's see, the Texans were also one of the teams that got a first round bye, so this will be our first time seeing them. Or, sorry, the Sharks, rather, got a first round bye, so this will be our first time seeing them. This is probably one of the cooler looking cards from this set. And they are going to be coached. It'll be Dan Dangerfield will be calling the plays on offense, and Hervé Hernandez calling the plays for them on defense. All right, and now here come the Texans. Oh, sorry, I can't read my own writing. It was the Sharks who played in the first round. They beat the Storm, so it's our first time seeing the Texans squad here. All right, so here we go. We'll set up the defense and the offense for the Texans, and then we will be underway. One of the great things about Fury Football, it is very quick to set up for sure. And once again, we're going to have a combination of strategy cards that will be on the same side of the field. The Sharks will have access to their strategy card first. It's a defensive boost. Ooh, that's a loss of down. So you can play this on second or third down, and the team will just lose a down. For the Texans, they have a offensive boost, which is a Fury Read. Add 2 dice to any gain versus a Fury defense, or change a sack result to incomplete. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can guide the Texans into the next round and stay in the winner's bracket. Let's see. We are going to start. We'll start with a pass play for the Texans. This will be against a pass defense. And this could be bad. And indeed it is. That's going to be an interception. And right away, we got our first turnover. All right, so here come the Sharks taking over at midfield, their first possession. We are going to call, we'll call a pass defense as well, and they'd call a pass play. It's going to go to player number 8, and oh boy, and that is going to be a touchdown. And the Sharks jump out to a 7-0 lead on one play. What a change from the last game. And let's see. I'll roll a die to see what they do. 1 to 2, it'll be a 3-point. 3 to 4 will be a 5, and then 5 to 6 will be an 8-point conversion. And they're going to go for the big one. They're going to go for an 8-point conversion, and really put the foot down on the Texans. Let's call a Fury defense. They call a pass play. The roll is a 16. It's going to go to player number 5. And that will be intercepted. So the conversion is no good, and it will remain 7-0. Texans will take over at midfield for their second possession. All right. Second possession down 7-0. Hey, Dave. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you stopping by. I don't think I've seen you play this. I know you were playing the WFL with another game, but yeah, if you haven't picked up the WFL set for Fury Football, really fun set, and definitely one of the most colorful sets that Play has put out. All right, so here we go. Texans trying to tie the game, and then maybe take the lead. They're going to start with a run here on first down. This will be against a pass defense, and it's going to go to their quarterback. Let's see, that is Truluck. And unfortunately, he's not that great at running, but it will be a short gain. And they'll gain 1. Yes, indeed, a very short gain. Let's see, second down. We are going to go to the pass. They will, and they're going to call a pass defense. Oh, but it's going to go to number 12 again. So their quarterback goes back, and this time it's going to be a medium gain. So they're going to gain 2d6 yards. And it'll be a gain of 8. That puts them down at the 1. Oh, boy. Let's see. And now it's kind of tempting for the Sharks to play that defensive boost, and force them into a fourth down. So they only have 1 shot at the end zone, and I think they're going to do that. So loss of downs, and it'll be 4th and 1, and they'll get 1 chance to punch it in here and tie it up. Let's see. What do we want to do? I think we're going to pass. And it's going to be against a pass defense, but it's a 19. Oh, and that's going to be incomplete. Ooh. So the strategy card pays off for the Sharks. And they will take over a turnover on downs, but they are deep in their own territory. All right, so here comes their second possession. We are going to call a Fury defense. See if we can maybe get a defensive touchdown. They are going to audible. Let's see. So I guess we'll have to roll to see if it's a pass or a run, because we didn't call either. So if it's a dot, it's a pass. If it's anything else, it'll be a run. And it will be a pass. So Fury against a pass on a 19 is going to be a fumble. And that will do it for the second possession for the Sharks. And the Americans will take over at the 1 yard line. Oh boy, what a crazy back and forth there. All right, so here we go. So now we'll have 4 chances to punch it in. We are going to go with, let's do a run here on first down. They're going to call a Fury defense. And, oh, and a 13 is going to be a fumble, and they give it right back. Oh, my goodness, some sloppy play here. All right, so the Sharks now with their 3rd possession. My goodness. Well, we're going to stick with the Fury defense. Let's see. They call a pass on an 18. It's going to be a sack, which means it's going to go into the end zone for a defensive touchdown. Ooh, boy. All right. So the Texans tie the game up at 7, and now they have a chance for a conversion to take the lead, and then they will get the ball back at midfield for their last possession. So they're going to go for a big one. They're going to go for an 8-point conversion, and they are going to call a pass play. This is going to be against a pass defense. The the player is 4, and it's going to be a sack. So they will not convert. But here we go. The Texans with their last possession, and it's starting at midfield, and things are tied up 7-7. And again, the Texans do have access to their strategy card as Mark Russell joins us. Welcome, Mark. Let's see. So they're looking for a gain against the Fury defense where they can add 2 dice to it. All right. We are going to... We're going to pass on first down. And they do call a Fury defense. Oh, but it's going to go to player number 3, and it's going to be intercepted. Oof, lots of turnovers. All right, so here we go. The Sharks now take over on their last possession. And they need any kind of score. So if they get close, they could just decide to kick it for a walk-off field goal. All right, let's see. We are going to call... we're going to call a react defense here on first down. They call a run play, and it's going to go to player number 5. And it's going to be a fumble. The Sharks turn it over, and so we're going to end tied, which means we're going to go to overtime. So we will go back and forth here with possessions until one team scores. Both teams get a chance to possess the ball. So we'll start with the Texans at midfield. Let's see what they can do. We will go with a pass play. This will be against a react defense, 17. Oh, how about that? It's going to be a touchdown. It went to the quarterback, and he got the square. So a touchdown makes it 14-7. And now a very, very important conversion. Let's see. We're going to go for a 5-point conversion. And we will call a run. They call a react. It's going to go to player number 5, and it'll be a loss, so they will not get the conversion. So here we go. The Sharks need a score, and then if they do get a score, then just a 3-point conversion would win the game. All right, we're going to call a Fury defense. They call a run play, and an 18 against a run is going to be a loss. So they're going to go back 4 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second down now. Let's see. Let's go with a react defense. They call a pass play against player number 2. That is going to be incomplete. Third down coming up. Let's see. Let's go with a pass defense here on third down. And they call a run. Oh, so it's going to be a long gain. Oh, goodness. So a 3d6 gain. Let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And here we go. Fourth and 2 to go on what could be the last play of the game. So we'll dial up the Fury defense. Let's see what they do. They're going to pass. And it's going to go to player 11. That is going to be a score, a medium gain. So whatever they roll on 2 dice is going to get them in. So we are tied at 14 apiece. And now they just need a 3-point conversion to win the game. Oh boy. We'll stick with that Fury defense. They are going to call a pass. And against a 19, that is going to be a fumble. So that means that the game continues. All right, so now that both teams have possessed, it will now go to sudden death. So any score, the next scorer wins the game. Oh boy. All right. So the Texans at midfield, we will call a pass play. They call a gotcha, so it's going to be a pass defense against a 16 is going to be incomplete. That brings up second down. Let's call a run on second down. They call a pass defense. Ooh, that's going to be a long gain. Oh boy, this could be the game. And oh, it is. Look at that. They roll 3 6s. It's going to be a walk-off touchdown for the Texans, and they win it 21-0. Ooh, what an exciting game. Back and forth they went. Some good use of the strategy card there. But the Sharks could not pull it off in overtime. All right, there we go. So the Texans will stay in the winners bracket, and the Sharks will head down to the losers bracket. And actually, we are going to see them. They'll be our last game here of the day. They'll be taking on the Bell. So now we're going to bring the Hawaiians back out on the field and see if they can right the ship. So it'll be the Blazers, who we'll see for the first time today, taking on the Hawaiians. And now the Hawaiians and the Blazers have coaches, so this one I'll get to just be an observer of the game, as they both have coaches assigned to them. All right, I do have to say I'm a big fan of the color scheme of the uniforms for the Blazers. The Blazers have a offensive strategy card, and they will have access to that first. And now the Hawaiians. Oh, and the coaching cards for the Blazers. They're going to have Chuck Short will be calling the plays on offense, and Putt Hub will be calling the plays on defense. So here come the Hawaiians back out on the field. And so one of these teams we will be seeing for the last time here in our tournament. And once again, both strategy cards will be on the same side of the field. So an offensive card for the Blazers, a breakaway. They can add 2 dice to any medium or long gain. And then for the Hawaiians, they have that defensive boost, a lockdown coverage, subtract 2 dice from any pass gain. And if that takes it down to 0 or less, or if it takes it down to less than 0, then it's ruled incomplete. All right, so here we go. So now I'll be rolling 2d6 for the initial roll. The black die will be for the defense. The white die will be for the offensive play. So need to bring those cards back out. All right. So here we go. Hawaiians on offense first, starting here at midfield. All right, and this is going to be Fury defense against an audible. It is not a circle, so it'll be a run play. Going to player number 4, that is going to be a short gain. Short gain on first down for 2. Here comes second down. Let's see. This is going to be a run defense. Oh, and we got our first 20 result. Let's see. Against a pass. So it's going to be their quarterback, Pastrana. And that is going to be a medium gain. So it's going to be a gain of 6. But let's see with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll see what the result is of the 20. So we'll roll the 20 again. Let's see. Oh, and it's going to be an injury. So the Blazers are going to lose Rux for the game. So they'll need to bring in a new defensive player. And they are going to, well, let's see. They've got 2. And they'll bring in, let's see, that's Terrence. So short gain for him. All right, so that brings up third down. And the Hawaiians trying to get on the board first here. This is going to be Fury defense against a pass. And on a 17, that is going to be a long gain. So that's going to be a touchdown for the Hawaiians. They get on the board first. Let's see, and we'll roll, see what they're going to go for. They're going to go for the big 8-point conversion. Let's see, this will be a react defense against a pass play. And the roll is 15. That's going to go to player number 2, and that is going to be incomplete. So they do not convert. So the Blazers will take over at midfield, trailing 7-0. All right, so now the strategy cards will be in effect. Let's see. This is going to be a... Well, I guess I can cover up the auto part of the board here. So this is going to be a Fury defense against a run. The roll is 16. It's going to go to player number 2. Oh, that's going to be a medium gain for the Blazers. Oh, just a gain of 2. Ooh, ouch. Second down coming up. This is going to be pass defense against a... I got a 1. So this is one of those auto plays that comes up in the coach cards. It's easy for me to say. This will just be a short gain. They will pick up 2. Here comes third down. It's going to be another short gain. This time they gain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4th and 2 coming up. They're going to stay on the field and try to tie the game. And let's see, this is going to be a Fury defense against a run. But we're checking number 5, and it'll be a short loss. And the Blazers are stuffed on 4th down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the Hawaiians make a good stand. They will take over their second possession starting at their own 6. Trying to add to their lead. Let's see. This is going to be a react defense against an audible. Oh, so that's just automatically a incomplete. And we'll move right on to second down. Second down. This is going to be a pass defense. Let's see, against a run. But we're looking at player number 6 for a short gain. That's that player that had to come in for the injury. Here comes third down. Hawaiians trying to add to their lead. Let's see. This is going to be a run defense against a run. Player number 7. Let's see. It's going to be a short gain. Gain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fourth down coming up. 4th and 8. So they're going to bring out their kicker. They'll just roll 2 dice. Oh, and they easily get it. And they will go up 10-0. All right, so the other team, so now the Blazers take over their second possession at midfield, now down 10-0. It's first down. Let's see, this will be a run defense. And it's the short gain. The 1 makes that easy, so they'll gain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second down coming up. And they get that short gain, whether they're on a white or a orange. Let's see, this is going to be a react against a run. Going to player number 12. Oh, medium gain for the quarterback. So they're going to be able to punch it in. Oh, they do not. 1, 2, 3. Third down, 3 to go. Let's see, this is going to be Fury defense against a run. Going to player number 5. And, and a short loss. I'll back them up 3. 1, 2, 3. And now fourth down, and the Blazers facing a decision. Oof. I think they're going to go for it as they are down 10-0. So here we go. Again, a Fury defense against a pass. 15, and it's going to be a long gain. So that is most likely, let's see, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it does just give them enough to punch it in. So there we go. And that makes it 7-10. And they're going to go for a 5-point conversion to try to take the lead. And this is going to be, let's see, a react against a pass. Roll of 14 is going to go to player number 2, and that is going to be a sack that'll back them up, and the conversion is no good. So the Hawaiians take over. They still have the lead, a little closer now, 10-0. Here's their third possession. This will be a run defense against a run. Roll of 14. That will be a loss. So they are going backwards, but just 1. Here comes second down. Let's see. This is going to be run against an audible, so they'll call a pass. Going to player number 10. And it's going to be a long gain. So a 3d6 gain. And 10-13, that will be a touchdown. And they take a 17-7 lead. Boy. I think I'm going to roll to see what they go for here. And they're going to go for a 3-point conversion. All right. Let's see. This will be a pass defense against a run. And it's going to be a long gain. So no matter what they roll, it will go in. So they do get the 3-point conversion. And more importantly, that means that the Blazers will start all the way down at their 3 because of the successful conversion. All right. So down now by 13 points. Let's see what they can do here. It's going to be a gotcha defense. They call a pass play. So pass against pass, but going to player number 7. Oh, and it's going to be a medium gain. They didn't get the dot on the Fury die. Ooh, just a gain of 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and I think they're going to use their offensive boost. They're going to add 2 more dice to any medium gain. And that'll give them 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so they have used up their strategy card. So now the Hawaiians will have access to their defensive strategy card. And here comes second down. Let's see again. This is subtract 2 dice from any past gain. Let's see. This is going to be... oh, it's just going to be a short gain. So we'll gain 3. 1, 2, 3. Third down coming up. Let's see. This is going to be a react against a pass. Going to player number 2. And that is going to be a sack. So they're going to go backwards 2. And here comes fourth down. So decision time. They could try for the field goal and make it a 10-point game. I guess let's roll. If it's a dot, they'll go for it. Otherwise, they'll kick the field goal. And they're going to go for it. All right, so they leave their offense on the field. Let's see. This is going to be a react against a pass. And a 17 is going to go to... oh, and it's going to be a touchdown. Oh, my goodness. So there we go. They find a man downfield, and it is a touchdown. So now it is a 6-point game. 14-20. And they're going to go for 8 points and try to take the lead. This will be a Fury defense against a run. Oh, and it's another 20. Let's see. So a medium gain off the quarterback sneak. Can they get at least 8 on these 2 dice? And they do. So the conversion is good, but let's see what the 20 roll is. Oh, no. Oh, wow. So instead of that conversion, it's a penalty called on the offense. So the conversion is no good, and their opponents get penalty points, and they get 6 penalty points. Ooh, that was quite a change of events. Ooh, bad luck for the Blazers. All right, so now the Hawaiians on their last possession, they have a chance to put this game away. Let's see, right now it is a 12-point game. So a score here will put the game out of reach. Let's see. We're going to have a run defense against an audible. So they'll audible to a pass. So their quarterback, medium gain, but the dot says incomplete. Second down coming up. Again, Fury against an audible. Let's see. It'll be a pass. Looking at player number 4. Oh, and it's going to be a sack. So the Blazers defense doing their best to keep them in the game. Here comes third down. This will be a react defense against a run. Looking at player number 3. Oh, and it's going to be a medium gain. And a big gain of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fourth down. Let's see. Up by 12. It is really tempting to just kick the field goal. And that would put them up by 15. Let's see if they do that. A dot, they kick the field goal. And no, they're going to leave their offense on the field. This is Fury football. They're going to go for it. All right. So a run defense against a pass. Ooh. But we're looking at player number 10. Let's see. And that's going to be a long gain. So that is going to be a touchdown. Oh, boy. So that makes it 33-14. That, I believe, is going to put the game out of reach. They'll go for a 3-point conversion. Let's see. React defense against a run. 19 is the roll. That'll go to the quarterback. A medium gain. Oh no, they got the dot, so it's long gain. So they'll make the conversion. And that's going to do it. As there is no way for the Blazers to score and tie the game. All right, so the Blazers are eliminated. They're our first team out of the tournament. I guess the first victims of not having the unlimited conversions. That is a house rule that I'm using just for this tournament, just to for my own sanity and not having a game go on too long with unlimited conversions. But normally in the rules of the game, you can do unlimited conversions, and you can do them from wherever on the field. All right, so the Hawaiians rebound from getting bounced out of the winner's bracket, and they will move on to play another day. So Blazers eliminated Hawaiians. Moving on, and now we will have Bell taking on. Oh, geez, I forgot to write in. Taking on the Texans, or taking on the Sharks, rather. All right, so here we go. Our last game here of our first set of games. So Bell taking on the Sharks. And the Sharks are gonna. Well, the Sharks are gonna be the home team, or the visitors rather. Yeah, so all right. So they will get to be on offense first. And now here comes the Bell for the first time. Oh, and let's bring up their coaches. And then for the Bell, as Christopher Hoffman joins us. Welcome, Chris. Seeing them for the first time today. The Bell, they lost to the Wheels back in the first round, in our opening round. So let's see what they can do. So both teams have different strategy cards. Once again, they will be on both sides, or on the same side of the field. Offensive boost for the Bell. They get an extra down. And again, that must be played on second or third. And then, oh, that's interesting. And then the Sharks have the loss of down, which also has to be played on second or third down. So that could be interesting. All right, so here we go. Again, both teams now have coaches, so I'll just be observing. And here we go. We'll reset everything here. First possession. Sharks come out, and they're looking to keep their tournament alive. Let's see. This will be a react defense against an audible. It'll be a run. We're going to check on player number 4. Oh, that's going to be a medium gain for the Sharks on first down. That'll be a gain of 8. Setting them up with a 2nd and 2. Let's see. This is going to be again, the react defense against a pass, going to player number 11. And that's going to be a long gain for a touchdown. The Sharks do not waste any time. And they get themselves on the board. And they're going to go for a big one. They're going to go for an 8-point conversion. Let's see. This will be a react defense against an audible. They'll audible to a pass. Let's see. And that is going to be incomplete. Conversion no good. So here come the Bell. They'll start their first possession at midfield, down 7-0. Let's see. This is going to be the gotcha defense against a pass. So pass versus pass. And a 16 is going to be incomplete. Second down. Coming up. This will be Fury against a pass. The roll of 17, that is going to be a long gain. 10 for a touchdown, and they get it. The Bell answer right back, and it is 7-7. They are going to go for a 3-point conversion. And let's see, this will be a run defense against a run. A roll of 15, and they will be stuffed. No conversion. So the Sharks will start their second possession at midfield. Tie game, 7-7. First down play. It's going to be a react defense against an audible. They'll audible to a pass. Going to player number 6. That is going to be a sack. So Etherton sacked, and they'll go back 3 spots. Second down coming up. This will be a react defense against a pass, and there's another 20. It is funny how some games you never roll a 20, and I think that's our third one here today. All right, so right now it's going to be a medium gain. So a 2d6 gain. Ooh, it's a big one, a gain of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But let's see what the result is. And a 14. Oh, and again, it's going to be a penalty on the offense. So loss of the down. And the defense is going to get points. They will get 5 points. So they'll go up 12-7. All right, and now the Sharks, instead of that big gain, they lose the down. So here comes third down for them. Let's see, gotcha defense against the pass. So pass versus pass on a 13. That is going to be intercepted. And, ooh, a terrible chain of events there for the Sharks. Looked like they were going to be marching down for another touchdown, and instead they give points to the defense on a penalty. And then turn the ball over on the next down. So here come the Bell. They have a chance here to get in the driver's seat. This will be a pass defense against a pass. 15, that'll be incomplete on first down. Second down play. This is going to be a run defense against a run. The roll is 14. That is going to knock them back 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Back to midfield. Third down. And 10 to go. Fury defense against a run. Checking out player number 4. Oh, boy. So instead of a short gain, it's going to turn into a long gain because of the Fury die. So a breakdown on the defensive line. And a gain of 11. That's going to be a touchdown. Uh-oh. Let's see. So that will make it 19-7. So a 12-point game. And now the Bell with a chance to take a commanding lead. But they're going to opt to go just for a 3-point conversion. Let's see what happens. 3-point conversion, Fury against a run. And looking at player number 6. And that'll be a short loss. So conversion no good. And it remains 19-7. Third possession now for the Sharks, who may be making an early exit here from the tournament. Let's see. This is going to be a gotcha defense against a pass. And we're looking at player number 9. That'll be a medium gain. And a gain of 9 will send them down to the 1. The Sharks aren't done yet. 2nd and 1 to go. Let's see. This will be a gotcha. But we're looking at player number 10, and they're calling a run on player number 10. That is going to be a touchdown. There we go. So now a 5-point game. And let's see what they go for. Well, down by 5, I'm going to say that a 1, 2, 3, or 4, they go for 5. So they will go to tie it up. And let's see, this will be a react against a pass. The roll is 16. It's going to go to player number 3. Oh, and it would be a sack, but instead it's going to turn into a medium gain. Do they get the conversion? They do not. Oh, the conversion fails, even with the breakdown. Needed to get 5 on 2d6, and they only get 2. Ooh. All right, so the Sharks score but cannot convert. So the bell will start at midfield for their third possession. Still leading here. This will be a gotcha against a run. So they'll call a run defense. 15 will be no gain on first down. Here comes second down. Let's see. This is going to be a pass against a run. Pass defense against a run. The roll is 18. That's going to be a medium gain. And a gain of 9 will get them at the 1-yard line. And it's interesting now if they have the extra down offensive strategy card, but it has to be played on 2nd or 3rd down. Obviously they should probably pick this up, but if they don't, I can't play it on 4th down. Well, maybe they'll save it for their last possession. All right, so here we go. 3rd down, 1 to go. And maybe this will all be for now. This is going to be a react against an audible. They'll audible to a pass. 16 against a pass. They're going to go to player number 3. Oh, and it's intercepted. Oh, wow. So a turnover. A nice defensive play by the Sharks. All right, so here we go. The Sharks need to march all the way down the field to score. A field goal will not help them. And if the bell can get a stop, that is going to be the game. All right, so here we go. Or I should say most likely will be the game. They would have to play things out if somehow they end up down near their own end zone. But we'll get to that. All right, so here we go. First down, forever to go. This is going to be, it's going to be a gotcha defense against a pass. Going to player number 4. Oh, and it's going to be a sack and then a defensive touchdown, and that is going to end the game. A defensive touchdown, a walk-off safety for the bell. Oh my, oh my. And the Sharks are unceremoniously bounced out of the tournament. Oof. There we go. All right. That's what I get for saying that I thought they had the coolest looking uniforms in the set. So, the Sharks are out of here. 2 teams eliminated. And the Bell will move on to face the Hawaiians in the next round. All right, so there we go. Hey, that actually wasn't too bad. So we got 4 games in 1 hour. And we should hopefully be back to my normal schedule of Wednesday. And we'll finish off our winners bracket at that point, and then we'll I don't know, and then maybe we'll come back on the weekends because I kind of like having these longer sessions here, especially with something quick play like Fury Football. So that will do it here for our first show of the day. Hope you guys can come back and join me tonight. I'll be starting at 7, and we'll be taking a look at history's best of the best 9, one of the newest releases for On Deck Baseball, and it'll be the 1983 Chicago White Sox visiting the world champion 2004 Boston Red Sox. So that should be a fun game. Very much looking forward to that. Always look forward to get On Deck Baseball back onto the table. So we'll see you guys in a few hours. But until then, thanks everybody for joining me here on a Saturday at lunch. Hope you have a great day. Get some gaming in. But until next time, I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.